My dear brothers and sisters, let me begin with a question. Have you ever reached a point in your life where you've tried everything, calculated everything, planned everything, and yet nothing seemed to move forward? You've read the books, attended the seminars, followed the trends, hired the consultants, but deep down, there's still that emptiness, that whisper that says, there must be more than this. And indeed there is. There comes a moment in every person's life, whether you're a business owner, an artist, a leader, or simply someone searching for meaning, when human logic runs out of answers. You've done all you could in your own strength, and now you're standing at the edge, unsure of what's next. It's in that moment that the greatest consultant in the universe quietly waits, not on your payroll, not in your office, but within you. The divine intelligence that created the heavens, the earth, and every single opportunity that has ever existed. When I say, let the God be your business consultant, I'm not talking about religion. I'm talking about tapping into the source that designed you, the infinite wisdom that moves galaxies and yet whispers ideas into human hearts. Have you noticed how when chaos rises, your mind gets noisy, but your heart gets quiet? The human instinct is to run faster, to work harder, to push stronger. But divine wisdom works differently. It speaks softly. It nudges gently. It guides through intuition, not panic. The most successful people in the world, those who build empires not just of wealth but of peace, have learned one secret. They've learned to listen, not to trends, not to fear, not to noise, but to that still inner voice that says, wait, there's a better way. You see, your life and your business were never meant to run only on spreadsheets and strategies. Numbers are important, but they're not the whole story. The real success of a business comes when the leader's heart is aligned with a higher intelligence, when decisions are guided not by ego, but by insight. Many people live as if they must carry everything alone, every plan, every failure, every decision, every risk. They say, it's all on me. And so they wake up with anxiety, go to bed with worry, and live in a storm of stress. But my friend, what if it's not all on you? What if the universe call it life, destiny? Or the divine has been waiting for you to say, I need guidance. When you invite that unseen intelligence into your plans, something powerful happens. Suddenly, ideas flow that you never thought of before. Connections appear, doors open, and your heart begins to rest because you realize you are not walking this path alone. The greatest consultant does not charge by the hour. The greatest consultant lives in your silence, in your stillness, in your sincerity. Every business begins twice, first in the mind and then in reality. The visible always follows the invisible. If your inner vision is clouded by fear, your outer results will reflect it. But if your vision is clear, inspired, and aligned with divine guidance, nothing can stop it. Let me tell you something from experience. When you invite the divine to be your partner, your business becomes more than a transaction, it becomes a mission. You stop asking, how can I get more? And start asking, how can I give more? And the moment you shift from greed to purpose, your entire life begins to expand. Because the universe does not respond to desperation, it responds to intention. It doesn't multiply what's rooted in fear, it multiplies what's rooted in love, clarity, and trust. So instead of chasing every opportunity, pause. Ask the divine consultant within you, which opportunity was meant for me? Which door should I knock on? And you'll be amazed at how often the right path will reveal itself effortlessly. Many times we delay our breakthroughs, not because we lack skill, but because we refuse to let go of control. We pray for guidance, but then we run ahead of it. We ask for help, but we keep holding the steering wheel tight. But divine consultation works only when we are willing to surrender our ego. You can't receive new instructions while you're still defending your old ways. You must come with an open heart, humble, teachable, ready to be guided. When you do, something extraordinary happens. That coincidence that seems random wasn't random. That person who appeared out of nowhere was sent. That idea that woke you up at 3 a.m. was not just imagination, the guidance of the unseen working through the seen. When challenges come, and they will remember this, every crisis carries within it a divine conversation. The question is not, why is this happening to me? The real question is, what is life trying to teach me through this? When a business falls, when a plan fails, when a dream delays, the divine is not punishing you. It's preparing you. Sometimes you must lose a deal to win your destiny. Sometimes a door must close because you were meant to build a better one. The divine consultant always sees the bigger picture. You see your present, but it sees your potential. You see what's ending, but it sees what's beginning. So even when things seem to collapse, don't panic. Sit still, listen, ask, what's the lesson here? Because that lesson could be the seed of your next breakthrough. You are a co-creator. You are not a victim of the market. You are a co-creator of your destiny. You are not just reacting to life. You are shaping it moment by moment, thought by thought, decision by decision. When you align your vision with divine wisdom, you move from competition to creation. You stop fighting to survive and you start flowing to thrive. And then something extraordinary happens. People feel it. They sense your energy, your peace, your authenticity. They want to work with you, not because of your price, but because of your presence. Because success guided by the divine always carries a fragrance, a quiet confidence that no amount of marketing can fake. So how do you let the divine be your business consultant? Not by ritual, not by religion, but by a relationship. Before the noise begins, sit quietly. Ask for wisdom. Don't force it. Let it come. Clarity attracts guidance. When you know what you want, the path becomes visible. Confusion is not a divine signal. Peace is. When your heart feels still, you're on the right track. Inspiration without action is illusion. When intuition speaks, move. Don't wait for perfect timing. Divine timing begins when you take the first step. Generosity expands your flow. Every act of kindness increases your partnership with the source that gives endlessly. My dear friends, the world does not need more businesses. It needs more divinely guided businesses. It needs people